So last night we saw $150 million liquidated from the cryptocurrency market in 45 minutes. So what I want to talk about in this video is this time to panic? Is this a crypto crash or is this a crypto correction? That's what we're going to talk about in this video. We've been going up here for a really long time. We were well above the greed zone when we look at fear and greed. And I think what happened here, in my opinion, is buyers just kind of got a little bit bored. We've been trending sideways here for a little bit, trying to break through that 44K number again. And I think this little bit of a dip is not anything to drastically worry about yet, but we're going to talk about that from a couple different angles here in the video and get you up to speed. So that's what happened last night. As you guys can see, this is a 30-minute view. So we saw in about 2 hours time, we went from 43,800 all the way down to 41,000. We actually dipped all the way down to 40,600 on this wick down. Quickly got back up here though, and that dip has been bought up a little bit here, and we're just hovering right now just below $42,000. Bitcoin still up 154% year to date, guys. So I mean, all in all here, still a pretty solid uptrend that we're dealing with. But if we do zoom out, go into the 1 day here, you could see what happened. We just kind of gave back what we gained pretty much like 4 or 5 days ago. And right now we're trying to find our footing again, maybe start to trend sideways a little bit. Why is Bitcoin down today? This one from Cointelegraph. Bitcoin price is down today due to excessively overbought conditions and miners offloading some of their Bitcoin. So some of those big dips that we saw yesterday, that could be from the miners taking some profits off the table here. It says here, notably, the crypto's daily relative strength index, or RSI, it's been above 50 since December 5th for the last 6 days. Anytime we get above 70 on the relative strength index, that asset, in this case Bitcoin, is overbought, meaning expect a correction. And that's what we got. So I'm not panicking here on this dip. Not at all. We know that there's going to be dips along the way. And this indicates, obviously, that we were certainly overvalued here in the short term. An overbought RSI typically leads to the formation of local market tops as buyers diminish and sellers pile in. On-chain indicators also show an upside exhaustion among traders. This is what I was referring to at the top of the video, where I think buyers just got a little bit exhausted, right? They were like, hey, we're trying to push this thing up, but the bears keep kind of pressing us down over the past week or so. And really, we saw that tight trading window, and we know we're either going to get a breakout or a breakdown. Not shocked at all that we got a little bit of a correction here. For instance, Bitcoin's net unrealized profit lost, or they call this the NUPL indicator. This represents the ratio of investors generating profits, has surged over 0.5 for the first time since December 2021. So we had a lot of people that were actually given the opportunity to take some profits off the table, right? It's the first time since December 2021 since we've seen this amount of people actually in the black and actually have the ability to take some profits off the table. So what did we get? We got a little bit of a profit-taking pattern here over the past 24 hours. In other words, most Bitcoin investments now are sitting atop unrealized gains, increasing the likelihood of profit-taking at these current market tops. We are getting close as well to another Fed meeting, right? And with uncertainty lingering there, I think people were looking at that and saying, you know what, let me go ahead and take some profits off the table. We're also in that psychological area of, hey, the end of the year is almost near, right? We're almost ready to close out 2023. Let me ink some wins, right? Let me ink some wins under my belt and call it a profitable 2023. So I think a lot of things were working here in order for us to pretty much get the correction that we did. I think it makes a lot of sense, right? When we look at it holistically, when we break it down like that. For instance, Bitcoin's drop on December 11th also follows a substantial decline in miners' Bitcoin holdings. According to a wallet data tracked by CryptoQuant, this coincides with increasing miners' BTC flows toward crypto exchanges, meaning miners are taking some profits, indicating they intend to or already starting to sell. Anytime we see that money transfer over to centralized exchanges, that is usually what's coming next, taking some money off the table and putting it in the old bank account. So the way it looks, miners are securing profits due to 2024's halving event as well, which will reduce their rewards by half. So we are going to see some miners probably take some more profits here to end 2023. That's going to be my expectation here. But I do think we're going to have some more opportunities here to get into Bitcoin and into some altcoins. Altcoins started to rally before this little bit of a correction as well. What's going to happen here with altcoins? We're going to track this. I do think altcoins will start to reverse again for us because we haven't seen a lot of altcoins move. So I think there are still some further moves to the upside. For instance, we got some AI cryptos, Injective up there, making some nice gains. Avalanche has actually went against the grain here still. Immutable X has had a really nice run here in the last 7 days as well, up about 40%. So that's my take on what's going on with the cryptocurrency market. And no, I don't think this is necessarily a crash per se. Definitely a little bit of a correction. Some big players taking some profits here to start the week. And that's why we're down a little bit. And appreciate you guys as always. Let me know what you guys think about this down below. Always love hearing from you guys. Check out all the links down below in the description. If you guys are looking to get in to some assets at the right time, looking for those momentum up buys, I've got my indicator, XT Algo. It's a great tool for you guys to use. It starts as low as $37 per month. That's a little bit over $1 a day. And here's the thing. If you don't like it, my team will refund you fully after 30 days. No questions asked. So you guys can try it today, risk-free. If you don't like it after month 1, full refund. But I'm really confident you're going to love it. We've got a ton of people now signed up with us using it. I keep getting good messages from people that, hey, won this trade. I'm using it in the stock market. I'm using it to trade the S&P. I'm using it to trade Bitcoin or Ethereum or some other altcoin. Absolutely loving hearing those stories coming from people using this tool because spent a lot of time, money, and energy on this thing, and it works. It's a great tool, and you could be using it today as well. You can also easily set up your own custom alerts for anything, crypto, stocks, Forex, and have alerts sent right to your phone. So if you're on the go and Bitcoin flashes that momentum up signal, you can take advantage while you're on the go as well. Links down below for that. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.